And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And he will definitely not say no to that. This is a good par 3, the second here at Bay Hill at 231 yards. Play it out toward that right, especially if that hole location is on the left. You can swing it along the contour of that green and who knows, maybe make a hole-in-one like Jordan Spieth did in 2021. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Now to the par 4 third, picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at level par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's a good-looking putt overall, pretty straight. Slightly down the hill, need to be wary of that, but it's an inviting one.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Now to the fifth hole. Off the tee, Frank, how do these fairway bunkers sort of factor into your mindset as you prepare to tee off?
Well, if you watch the pros play on the Arnold Palmer Invitational, you see 2 different strategies here. Just an iron off the tee, give yourself a full shot in, or, well, if you're a longer hitter, take it over that bunker on the left.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Nope. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Moving on, we get a look at one of the most iconic holes at Bay Hill, the 555-yard par 5/6. It is a sight to behold. Wind starting to push this one a little left. Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. That needed to be just a little firmer going up the hill, but still pretty good shot.
I know he didn't want to leave it downhill for par, but the great, legendary Hubert Green once said 99% of shots left short do not go in.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3/7, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of the green. The flag's above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Now that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. We set a 50-50 proposition. He's in the wrong part of the 50 now. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Heading back toward the famous lodge at Bay Hill. This is the 9th hole. Straightforward par 4, at a good one. 2 good shots here, you'll be happy to make the par. He seemed to like that one as well. He should. It'll wind up just right of center. Good shot. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Yeah, that'll come up just a bit short, but I'll tell you what, from off the green, that's pretty well judged. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
139 the number to the flagstick today. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Frank, another good hole, the par 4 11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side. That has to be respected. And a green, really, where you've got to favor the right side, or at least right of middle. It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
18-footer. No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. So that rushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Bay Hill has its share of strong par 5s. This is no exception. The 12th at 574 yards, reachable in 2 if you have enough horsepower.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. Going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. He has a 12-footer here. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's back within 2 with still 6 more holes remaining. Par 4 13th, Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. That'll do just fine. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And the lead is down to 1 with 5 holes to go. Pushing on, we come to the 215-yard par 3, 14th. Avoid the bunkers left and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases. Okay, that one's dancing. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 4 under. Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Oh, that's how you do it right there. The approach misses the target, but the putter coming through from off the green, and that is a bit of a surprise birdie. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be home in 2.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water in play here, water in play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
Judged beautifully. The speed was perfect. It just didn't go down. Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And that is going to move him into the lead with just 2 holes to play. We arrive now at the 221-yard par 3 17th, a beach bunker front of the green, bunkers left and long, and water wrapping around to the right. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Now this for another birdie. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And the lead will stay at 1 with just the 18th hole left to play. Well, here it is, the 18th at Bay Hill at Arnie's Place. It's one of the most famous finishing holes on tour. This is where Robert Gomez in the early 1990s holed a 7-iron for an eagle to beat Greg Norman. A lot of drama and a lot of history here at this closing hole. That's the one, a pressure drive there at 18, holding the 1-shot lead, but that is safely in the fairway and a big exhale there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Oh no. Oh. And just not enough. That ball off the rocks and back into the water that protects this 18th green. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So now following the drop, this will become the 6th shot coming up. Well, that is into the water, and you know, this 18th hole has gotten the best of a lot of folks through the years. Time to call it a day and head for the clubhouse. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.